I'm at the park and I got this idea from Shannon Lee from the Veggie Nut. Hey Shannon, to do a video called Tag, like tag you're it, and you answer like these questions about yourself so that people can get to know you better. So if you guys want to get to know me better, then stay tuned and watch this video. If it gets really long, I'll separate it into 2 parts. Okay, and the reason I have my earphones in is so that I don't have to talk really loud for you guys to hear me. Okay, so the first question is, what is my name? My name is Jennifer Nicole. I really don't like the name Jennifer. For other people, if you like it, that's fine, but for me, it seems really formal and it just doesn't fit me. So you can call me Jenny. When I was in high school, I used to go by JC because those were my maiden name initials. So yeah, anyway, it's Jennifer Nicole, and of course I'm not going to tell you my last name because it's YouTube. And my nickname, so in high school, I was on the phone with my mom one day, and my friends overheard my mom call me Chubby. So my nickname in high school became Chubs, and I really hated it at first, but after a while it grew on me, and I thought it was kind of funny and cute and whatever, so all my guy friends and everybody called me Chubs. And my other nicknames growing up when I lived in California were Giggles, Punk, Godzilla from my friend Darnell. I think that's about it. My birthday is January 27th, 1981. I'm a total 80s girl, love it. My birthplace was Andrews Air Force Base, Maryland. My dad was in the Air Force. I'm an Aquarius. My occupation is minibar attendant at a hotel in Las Vegas. My hair color changes a lot. I'll show you guys some pictures. This is my hair length for now. It's never been longer than right in the middle of my shoulder blades. Ever in my whole life, it's never been longer than that. And I usually keep it short because I have baby fine hair and it gets really like greasy and it pieces apart really easily and doesn't look nice when it gets long. So that's why I've been doing the curls to try to make it look nicer even though it's growing. So anyway. My eyes, let's see, I don't know, they kind of change color. It's hard to see like out here, but they're like a greenish, bluish, grayish color. Kind of depends on like, I don't know, I guess what I'm wearing or my mood, whatever is like next to me, I don't know. They kind of change. And it says, what do you think your best feature is? I think my best feature is my eyes. Braces. I have never had braces, but I do plan on getting them by the end of this year or by the beginning of next year. I've been waiting for them practically my whole life and I can't wait to get them. Piercings, yes, I have had both of my tragus things, the little thing here. I have both of my tragus pierced. I've had my eyebrow pierced. I've had my tongue pierced 3 different times. I've had my cartilage up here pierced. I've had double, I think I had triple holes one time, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was just double, but those are closed now. Eyebrow is closed. Tongue is closed. That's it. Oh yeah, and I have this dermal. You can't see it. It's like under my bracelets, but I have a dermal anchor piercing on my arm right there. And tattoos, I have a lot. I made a video specifically about my tattoos, so if you guys look back through my episodes and you want to watch a video about my tattoos, you can watch it there. I'm a righty. Asks if you're a righty or lefty. I'm a righty. And then it says firsts. Your first best friend. The only best friend I ever really remember having is the one that I still have today, and her name is Tiffany, and she lives in California. And we've been best friends since I was in 7th grade. So we've been best friends for 20 years now. It's pretty awesome. She's my sister from another mister. That's what I call her. It says awards. My first awards. The only awards I ever remember getting are from bowling. I don't even remember what they were. I know I used to have a few trophies from bowling and a few patches and stuff. I bowled from when I was like 7 years old until I graduated high school, and then I stopped. And that also answers the question about sports. The only sports I've ever done is bowling. It says first real holiday. That doesn't really make any sense, so I'm not going to answer it. My first concert was Matchbox 20, which is kind of funny, I think, but I still kind of like them. I don't really listen to their new stuff, but I still like their first album that they had. Your favorite movies? My favorite movie is The Labyrinth, but I have a ton of favorite movies. So I could go down like a long list, but I'll tell you a few or so. The Labyrinth, The Princess Bride, The Fifth Element, The Shawshank Redemption, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Punch Drunk Love, Annie. I love musicals, The Sound of Music. Like, I have so many favorite movies. I have so many favorite bands, so many favorite songs. Like, it's hard to pick these things, so that's why I'm just going to tell you those few. It says, what are your favorite TV shows? The same thing. I go through a lot of different shows. Like, currently I'm watching like Hell's Kitchen and Orange is the New Black and Game of Thrones and what else? I loved Desperate Housewives when it was on. I really like the new show Mistresses, but it's only been one season so far, and I'm not even sure if they're going to continue it. I don't know. Dexter, True Blood, Vampire Diaries, you know, old ones, Cheers, Cosby Show. Like, there's just so many good shows that have been made and are still going on that, you know, whatever. I like everything. I'm a big variety person. Like, I like eclecticness, you know, I like a little bit of everything. So my favorite colors are lime green and hot pink, plus the whole rainbow, because I just love rainbows. My favorite restaurant. I don't really have a favorite restaurant because I don't hardly ever go out to eat, especially since I went vegan. My favorite, I don't know, I guess I really used to like Applebee's, and I used to go there and get the lemon shrimp fettuccine and the wonton tacos and the hot fudge sundae thing or brownie thing, and I don't eat that stuff anymore, so I don't really have one. I guess you could say Whole Foods. They have food there, and I really love Whole Foods. And that goes along with what's your favorite store. My favorite store is Whole Foods, or like Barnes & Noble, or what's the other one? Barnes & Noble, and I don't know, the other big bookstore chain. I can't remember the name of it right now. My favorite books. I have so many. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to do a separate video just to show you guys all the books that I own. But of course, Dr. Seuss books are my first favorites. Dr. Seuss, like anything Dr. Seuss. But the ones on my arm are like my favorites, which are like Green Eggs and Ham, The Lorax, The Sneetches, Cat in the Hat, Yertle the Turtle, Horton Hears a Who, Horton Hatches the Egg, and Oh, the Places You'll Go. Those are all the ones on my arm. Those are like my favorite stories because they all have really great morals. And I agree with, you know, having good morals. So that's why I like those. And then as adult books, my first favorite fantasy series was The Belgariad and the Malorian by David and Leigh Eddings, which is why my son's name is Garion, because that's the main character in that series. Another favorite series of mine is The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan, and now Brandon Sanderson, and he's also a fantastic writer in his own right, and I love all of Brandon Sanderson's books also. There's too many, sorry. I love to read, and I don't know, Brant Weeks, he's a newer author, but he's pretty amazing. You guys should read his Night Angel trilogy. It's pretty awesome. I don't know. I'll think about more. If you want to know more, ask me, and I'll look at my books when I go home and put them in the comments if you want to know. It says, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling fine so far. A little bit tired, but that's normal for me. What are my favorite shoes? Well, I am wearing my favorite shoes. Would you like to see them? These are my favorite shoes because they're Dr. Seuss Converse. And what the heck could be cooler than Dr. Seuss Converse? Let's see, where's the thing? Oh, yeah, there it is. I was like, it says Dr. Seuss on the side. I'm pretty old, obviously. I keep my shoes until they fall apart. If you've seen my other videos, you've seen my other pair of favorite shoes, which have a drawing of Frankenstein's bride on them, and they have holes all over them. They're completely falling apart, but I love them so much. And I can't get a new pair because the girl that did them doesn't make them anymore, so that makes me sad, but what can I do? Am I single? No, I'm married with 2 kids. What am I eating? I am eating a smoothie. It is a whole head of butterleaf lettuce, mangoes, rice milk, and sugar. What am I listening to? Currently, I've been listening to a lot of Taking Back Sunday because I really love their new album, and I listen to it like every time I go somewhere in my car. So I've been listening to that for months now, actually, because I saw them in concert a few months ago, and I've been listening to that CD like ever since, pretty much. I like to listen until I know most of the lyrics, and then I'll move on to something else for a while. What have I been thinking about? I've been thinking about how I need to stay on track and stop eating so much high-fat food. Like I said, I've been watching Hell's Kitchen. I just finished all of the seasons of The Cake Boss, which is funny because I don't eat dairy anymore for the most part, except when I mess up. But I love that show, and I just saw an episode where they did Dr. Seuss cakes, and it was amazing. I loved it. I was totally geeking out on the Dr. Seuss cake. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a Starlight Creations jewelry shirt, promoting myself and my business. I couldn't find my Team Broccoli shirt anywhere, so I gotta look for that. Future children, nope, got 2, don't want any more, pretty much. They love them to death, but they drive me crazy. Couldn't handle 3. Want to be married? Yeah, well, I am, so. Careers in mind. Well, if I ever hit my goals and actually get my stuff together, then I'd like to be a health coach someday. And I wouldn't mind being an author either. I used to love to write when I was a kid, and I have some stories that I have started and never finished. And I'd like to go back and finish those some days and maybe try to get them published. Where do I want to live? I want to live in Carlsbad, California. If not there, maybe like Oregon, somewhere nice where the weather is like I can have a garden and grow my own food and thrive, because here I've tried to grow things and everything dies. Everything completely croaks as soon as the summer heat hits, and I don't have space or enough sun inside the house to try to grow it inside, so I'd like to live somewhere like that, nice. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do believe in God, but I don't necessarily believe in religion. A little bit, but the Bible is just like written by man, so there you have it. Do I believe in miracles? Yes, I do believe in miracles. Do I believe in love at first sight? I kind of do, but I don't know. It's iffy. It's kind of like Shannon said, I believe in lust at first sight. All right, that was part 1. Keep your eyes peeled for part 2 coming next.